Hey Hempire, it's Elaine. The teacher in me is coming out again. The whiteboard is here. So I want to talk about, if you're just starting out, what do you need to know about placing people and enrolling people? Because you don't need to be a compensation plan expert, but knowing a few things will set you up for success in the long run. So I have been with Hempworx now, it's coming on 7 months now. And I did not know about, I did not understand binary for probably until I was binary qualified a few months in. So just so you know, you don't have to know everything to get started. My first few months, once I knew I loved the product and I saw the vision and I aligned with the company so well, then I put my head down and I enrolled people. I shared with people, I shared my story, I shared other people's stories. So, but there is stuff that you need to know when you start enrolling people about what sides to put people on. So it is a binary. Binary means you have 2 legs. So here is you, and your upline, whoever enrolled you, you either came from their left side or right side. So let's pretend that your upline enrolled you from, for me, this is the right side. So on your, actually this will be the left leg. I don't know, this might be backwards for you. I do not know, let me see. Is there a button? No, let's see. Someone showed me that you can indeed switch it. Okay, it might be backwards for you. Sorry about that. So you share one of your legs with a team. Your upline is not obligated to enroll for you. They're not obligated to do anything. Wherever you are in the tree is an amazing spot, so just go with it. But for some of your, if you do have an upline that builds, for you, you're gonna notice that, hey, oh wow, they just enrolled someone. The newest person, whoever enrolls them, whether you enroll someone or they enroll someone, goes to the bottom. So anyone who's enrolled in the binary goes to the bottom. So the leg that you share with your upline, I call it your team leg. And the leg that you are required to build, I call it either your weak leg or your pay leg. Okay, so here's what you need to know. You need to know that you have full control over where you place people. This graphic is in our unit section. So there's a little tab that says, click here for placement. You get to decide where people go, whether it's your left or your right. So it's in your dashboard, it's in your back office dashboard, click here for placement tool, and then you can decide where people go. But here's what you want to know. Eventually, here's what you need to be to become binary qualified. Eventually, in a couple months. You cannot be binary qualified the first month because binary is on reorders. And anything in your first month is going to all be jumpstart commissions. Okay, so eventually here's what you'll need to be binary qualified. You will need 90 BV of personally enrolled on your left side and 90 BV of personally enrolled on your right side. That will be to become binary qualified. So you do need 1 or 2 strong people on your team side, whether it's your right or your left. I don't want to confuse you to say that everyone's team leg is their left. That's not the case. Some people's team leg is their right side. So number 1, figure out which side is your team leg side and which side is your weak side. Once you have 1 or 2 strong affiliates or customers, so who reorder every month, one of those affiliates could be building a team. Maybe they are just a happy product user ordering 90 BV a month. I would say have 1 to 2 strong people on your team side. Once that's done, switch your rotator to your weak side. Everyone else, everyone, and I mean everyone, any new enrollments go to your weak side, because your weak side is what you eventually get paid on with binary. So what if, okay, there's 2 people who I enrolled on my team side and they came in super excited, they were ready to build, and then boom, they fell off after a month or 2. Then no worries. I mean, let's say then you have like 20 people on your weak side, but now you don't have anyone consistent on your team side. No worries. Go into your placement tool, switch it over when you know, if there's a new affiliate or someone interested that says I'm ready to build, you can say, great, I have a spot on my team side. I'm going to click my placement tool, put it back to my left side. I'm going to enroll you there, and boom, then they can do their thing. So you do need at least one person. I say 1 to 2, at least one person consistently ordering 90 BV a month on your team side. The rest goes to your weak side. Like, you're just going to load up your weak side. Let's see. I see some questions. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. And ask me questions. I'm here now. It's backwards. Darn. Does anyone know how to switch a live to make it forward? Good. I see people tagging people. Okay. Yeah. I mean, the reason why I wanted to do this video is because you don't need to know everything that entails binary at the beginning, but you do want to set yourself up for success later on. The default, when you just open your account, the default is on your placement tool is to go left, right, is to alternate. So that's okay. So you're not going to like find one leg is just like already being built for you. It's going to alternate your placements, but you should know that you should know how to go into your back office, into the dashboard, click here for placement tool to be able to know where you are placing people. You need one strong person at least on your team side. Everybody else goes on your weak side. And I mean everybody. Okay, let me backtrack. The goal is to keep your left and right as balanced as possible. So if your upline is very active and you just see, man, I have so many people under me that I didn't enroll, my upline just keeps piling people under me, then you're probably going to want to work on your weak pay leg. If your upline is not very active, nothing to complain about, it's all good. You still have an amazing business center. You may need to be enrolling on both sides to keep the sides as even as possible, because you will get your first binary pay. So listen to this. You will get paid your first binary pay. In your dashboard, there's a little tab that shows binary BV. And again, binary BV is on people's reorders. So if on their first order, they ordered a director's pack, they loved it, and then they reordered another 2 bottles. Those 2 bottles of 500 will get you 80 BV. Instead of getting a jump start on that 80 BV, that 80 BV goes into your binary bank account. And once, can you see this? Yeah. So let's say here's your binary bank account. Binary. Okay, so if you have a team side that is working really well, that you're not having to do much for, you're going to notice in your binary, maybe you have 1,000. Maybe, your upline is working really hard to help you, and you have 1,000 binary BV by your 3rd month. That never flushes. Binary never flushes. It'll never disappear unless you don't order every 30 days. Your commitment to Hempworx is to order to your business, is to order every 30 days, and that keeps everything where it's at. So now on people's reorders, you're starting to get some reorders on your weak side. Now, when this bank account hits 300, That's the magic number that you are now binary qualified. When your weak leg hits 300 and you have 9 dBV of personally enrolled coming through your left side and 90 BV of personally enrolled coming through your right side, you are qualified. You will get paid a percentage of this number, depending on what rank you are. If you're an executive, you get paid 15% of 300. So then what happens is it takes that away because you'll get paid on this. So now you'll have 0. Binary pay is every month. So when this happens, you'll be back to 0 because you're going to get paid on that. It'll take away minus 300. So you'll be left with 700 still on your team power side. And now you'll start to accumulate more. The amazing thing about binary is it's infinite deep. That blew my mind because I'm getting people's binary orders who I don't know, who people on my team enrolled, who love the products, who reorder every month, whether they're a customer or an affiliate. All that volume of reorders goes into my binary bank accounts, and I am paid on it every month, just like you will be. So know that binary takes a little bit to qualify for because it takes growing your weak leg. So go into your back office and explore it a little bit. See if you can find out what is my weak leg? Where is my placement tool? Where is the button? Do I know what side I'm placing people on? Because that's all really important, because I know some people have accidentally built their team leg and then, you know, their weak leg is empty and they're not getting paid a binary and they don't know why. So that's really what you want to know at the beginning as you're starting to enroll people. Know where that placement tool button is. Know which is your weak side. Know if your upline is placing people or if you need to really be adding to both sides or just your weak side. Any questions, you guys, or else I'm going to hop off. It looks weird and complicated and circles and craziness, but it's really simple. Like, you want to be enrolling people. You want to be putting them on your weak side because that is where you will get paid. I built a weak side that is now turning into a very strong side, and so I'm keeping an eye on it. Like, when is my team side and weak side gonna flip-flop? Because at some point, ideally, they will. If Ron, if you're watching this, Ron and Samantha and all their teams are going crazy on my team side. So does this help? Jen says, how do we add people to our affiliates as what? An upline? You cannot add people above you. So Jen, in your case, I am your upline. So I forget which side, but this would be me. This would be you. One side, Jen, I help you build. And then you're in charge of the other side. You cannot add people above you. Yeah. I'm wondering if that was your question or not. Okay. I hope I kept it simple enough. Reach out if you have questions. I'll check back on this video and comment, or I can make another video to simplify things. But just know that at the beginning, as you start enrolling people, there is indeed a strategy of where to put people, and ask your upline for their help if you don't know where to put someone, and build your weak side. I mean, our new affiliates. How do you add your new affiliates? Is that what you mean, Jen? I mean, the same as a customer. I don't know what you mean. Message me. Okay. Hope this helps, and take care, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.